I remember standing at the edge of a freeway. I was just 4 years old. I had left my baby brother home alone in the crib. He's crying. Woke me up that late evening. I looked around. Nobody was home. I tried to comfort him, but he wouldn't stop crying. Time went by. Nobody came. I had to go get help. I remember my grandmother lived nearby, but I wasn't even sure if I knew the way. I had no choice. I ran out of the house barefoot. I was terrified. It was dark. I had to go get help. You see, that night I learned something that I would carry forever. Love is stronger than fear. Life disrupted me very early in my life. I didn't want it. And now looking back, I see it wasn't there to break me. It was shaping me to prepare me, not to destroy me. I'd never have seen myself as a victim. Something deep inside of me, in my soul, knew I had to be the strong one. I never questioned it. And in the middle of the chaos, I used to hold on to joy. I used to daydream all the time. My imagination was my rebellion. It's what kept my spirit alive. And that disruption kept repeating in many different forms. By the time I was 15, I found myself living on my own. My mother had to return back to our country. My brother ended up moving in with me. By then, childhood felt like a distant memory. I have taken a role of an adult responsibilities far too soon. Stepping into a role I didn't choose. I call it the caregiver. That mothering, nurturing in me was always there. But not because I was ready, because I had to be ready. That pattern of stepping in, showing up, holding everything together, followed me up into adulthood. Even into beautiful places that look on the surface. I remember I became part of the family Jackson, a name known around the world. From the outside, it looked like a fairy tale. But in the inside, it was another call to survive with grace. Then came motherhood. I became a mother of 5 beautiful children, and eventually a single mother after divorce. Raising 5 children and being teenagers was no easy. No. But they shaped me in ways I could never have imagined. My children became my greatest teachers. They taught me patience, resilience, and unconditional love. They were like the mirror reflecting my strength and my growth. Motherhood didn't just shape me. They transformed me to give, to hold, to heal. And in that moment of giving so much, always being in that role of being the mother, the daughter, the wife, the big sister, I forgot who I was without those roles. And that's when I had the beginning of my healing began. When I was faced with myself. When my kids grew up, they left home. That was quiet. I was sitting in that silence, asking myself, who am I? Who am I if nobody needs me now? I was faced to finally rediscover myself, recreate myself in that moment. That was my biggest disruption. So I used to believe that resilience was being strong in the storm. But now I see that resilience is to have the courage to start a new story after the storm. I'm pretty sure we all in our life have gone through some kind of disruption. That disruption that challenges, shake us, and make us stop, to transform, to look within, to wake us up. So I believe that disruption is not the end, it's the beginning of the new transformation of you. Thank you.